Welcome back, guys. This is Klokriechers for another review on a Lego Creator Expert set, and this is another modular set I'm going to review. And this is the Parisian Restaurant from 2014, set number 10243, recommended age range 16 and up. It has 5 minifigures, 2,469 pieces, and it costs 150 euros in Germany and $160 in the US. And there's a front look at the box, very massive box, and yeah, we get the waiter, the chef, and we get the artist, the guy who could either be the restaurant owner or a random guy, I don't know. And we get his girlfriend, and he's going to, I think there might be a love story going on there. So that's the Parisian Restaurant. You get the town hall on the back of the box, which I've done a while ago, and this is set number 10224. This is the Palace Cinema, not the Parisian Restaurant. The Parisian Restaurant is right here. So the Palace Cinema is set number 10232. I don't have this set yet, but this is definitely my favorite modular so far as the look goes, and this just looks perfect as from the outside. So can't wait to get my hands on that one. And the components are made in Denmark, Hungary, Mexico, Austria, China, Sweden, and the Czech Republic. So this is the box. Now let's move on to the instruction we get for the set. Alright, before I get to the close-up of the set, we get 3 instruction manuals, and the third instruction booklet has 60 pages. There are no mistakes in that instruction, no missing pieces for the set at all. And here we get some pictures for some other sets, like the Volkswagen camper van and the winter village market, which I don't have yet, but I'm trying to get them, and they look pretty cool. The instruction number 2 has the modulars in the back again, and the instruction has 48 pages, no mistakes in that instruction. And instruction number 1 has 72 pages, there are no mistakes in that instruction as well, and again no missing pieces with the set. And the bags are numbered, and this is what you build in bag number 1. You build this the first part of the building, then you build the second part of the first floor, of the ground floor actually, and bag number 2 builds the first floor and the balcony, and bag number 3 builds the third floor, the attic actually. And yeah, that's it for the instructions. Now let's move on to the extra parts we get with the set. Okay, so here's all the extra pieces we get with the set, and yes, this is the orange brick separator. We get one with the set as well, and we get quite a number of extra parts here, quite a ton of extra parts. Very nice big pile, and we also get one of these as an extra part, so that's kind of interesting. And yeah, now let's move on to the up close of the minifigures. Alright, so here we have the first minifigure, and this is the artist, and she has the Sensei Wu torso right here, and also Segas has a classic smiley face, and she has a Princess Tamina hairpiece from the Prince of Persia, and she has a blue pants here, and she also has some backprinting on the torso. And I will take her hair off, and this is the back of the torso, and also ads don't have a double-sided face. So that is the up close of the minifigure, the first minifigure. Now let's move on to the next minifigure of the set. Alright, so here we have the second minifigure of the set, and this is the waiter, and he comes with a reddish brown Matt Williams hair, and he is holding a minifig shield, if I can talk today, and this is one of the newer shields, and he has a bottle on there. This is a wine bottle, I guess, or maybe a water bottle, whatever you wanna offer the whatever you wanna offer to the guests. So here's the bag, no back printing on the waiter. So now let's move on to the up close of the next minifigure. Next minifigure up here is a chef, and he has a nice suit on, and he has a chef hat, which is very nice, and he has a knife, and of course no back printing on him, but the torso print on the chef outfit is pretty nice. I just wish that the minifig faces were different on the modulars. I don't know why they keep making the classic smiley face, but still good looking minifig. Now let's move on to the up close of the next minifigure. And this is the woman we get with the set, and she is the fiancée, and she is the fiancée of that guy who's going to make the proposal later on, and she has a nice torso print there, and she has a wine glass in her hand, and she has the orange agent trace here, and she also has back printing on her torso, which is nice. And yeah, that's it for the fiancé, and now let's move on to the guy who does the proposal. And this is going to be the lucky guy who's going to make the proposal to his girlfriend, and hopefully she says yes. And yes, there is the ring, and this is taken from the Lord of the Rings Hobbit theme, and he is backprinting on his torso, and he has the same hairpiece as Luke Skywalker, and yeah, he also has a nice suit on. And now let's move on to the up close of the set. Alright, so here we have the up close of the set, but before I get to the up close, I will show you the scooter. We get a red scooter with the set, and we get the headlight on the front, and the kickstand here, and the wheels here, the tires, and the joystick, and the figure stands on there nice and easy. And the only problem I have with this scooter is that the scooter will fall over way too easy. Right now it's not a big of a deal because of the kickstand, but sometimes she does fall over, which can be a little bit annoying. So enough of the scooter. Now let's get to the main deal why you are watching this video, of course. And this is the Parisian Restaurant. This is the up close, and this is a good scan here from the top to the bottom, and there are no stickers with the set, which is a really good deal. So the part here, you see here, the Che au Bear restaurant is printed on, as well as the menu here in the background here. It's a little bit hard to see. Maybe I'll take that one off and show you that this menu, very nice printed part, can be really useful if you are making your own restaurant. And this is side. We get some nice foliage going on here. We have the street light here and the bench here, which you can move a little bit, and we get a table here where you can store a wine bottle and a wine glass, and we get a nice chimney. Really love the design on the chimney with the construction bricks, and that's really cool. And we get 2 tables and 4 seats, and we get the flowers on the back and the lights, which you can move around if you want to, but I think you want to leave it like that. I don't know why you would do that. The doors here on the back can be opened up. You get a lantern here and there, and another part here with a flower, and get some awnings right there. We get some flowers growing here, and this is the attic, and this one will open up and get the interior of the attic, and I will show you that in a minute what the interior looks like. And here we have the bottom. We get another door which you can open up if you want to, and we get some sort of balcony. We get a nice stairway here, and we get the outside here. We get some windows here. You get another door which you can open up, and you get the awning here, and we get some nice foliage growing here. And we also get a dumpster and a trash can and a rat right here. So yeah, this is where the trash goes, and we actually open up the dumpster and you can see some food in there, some bones, some wieners and some cherries. So, and this is some cheese, and that's what the rat or the mouse is after. And the mouse is after the cheese. And get the lid back up. And I like the design here of the roof with the white croissant pieces and the white shell pieces. Really like that design. That's really cool. Also like the build, and we get a nice small balcony here, and we get a clear door here which is already open, and we get some windows here and there, and we get some flowers here for decoration, and we get some more foliage growing here, and we get 3 lanterns here hanging, and we get the outside area. We get some chains here and some pots with flowers and 2 tables with 3 seats, and you get a croissant already on the table, and we get the red carpet which leads to another door which you can open up, and you can walk inside the restaurant, and here is the stairway to the restaurant, to the balcony. So that's a very nice look there. And of course with all the modulars we get the pins here, the Technic pins. You can attach that to the other modulars you have, which is really cool, and I like that a lot. Also like the build with the awning here, that's really cool as well. So I will take off the first section here. You can take everything off. This is the balcony you can take off. You can take this one off individually, and you can already look inside of the kitchen area a bit. Kind of looks weird that way, a bit incomplete. So, moving that out of the way, and now onto the attic section. And this is the attic section, and this can be removed very nicely. And yeah, now let's get a close look what's inside here. We get the fireplace which you can open up. You can see the flame going there, and we get the we get some art work going on there. We get a clip here for the brush, and we get the palette here on the table. We get some light here and a storage area, so the artist can actually store some of her hard work on there, so you can see what it looks like so far. So pretty interesting look. Nothing a whole lot going on here. Whoops, didn't mean that to happen. But there's nothing a whole lot going on. This is actually where you enter the attic, and that's a very nice design. I really appreciate that look, and I also like that design with the windows here. That's very cool. And now onto the next part, and I will take that part off, and there's the apartment, and I will just move the camera here. This is the door here which I just mentioned, and we get another fireplace here. We get a swivel chair here and a table here, and we get a lamp. Very nice build here on the lamp. We love that design. We get a hidden bed which you can fold up, and you don't really see the bed anymore, and you can see the door here which I opened here, and we get another table here with a yellow coffee mug, and we get a stool there, and we get the kitchen area with a stove and a pan and the oven and some drawers, so you can put some equipment in there, and also the cupboard here which you can open up. So really nice looking apartment. Really like that a lot, and that design is really cool. So I'm really happy about that, and I'm going to appreciate that one. Also, by the way, what I also want to mention is that design here with the feathers here. This is really cool. Really like the look here, and yes, this is just high quality. Really awesome quality. I will put this one to the back because I want to show you the main area, the restaurant area, and we get very nice curtains here going on. We get 2 lamps here, which is a very nice build, and also the tables are very nice looking. We get 2 seats on each table, as you can see here. We get a painting going on here, and we get a shelf with some bottles, and of course the open kitchen area. And I think I will take off my camera off the stand so I can show you the interior better. So here we go. Here we have the kitchen area. We get a pot with a flower here, and we get a turkey which is already about to be served, and we get a nice stove here, and the cook is already cooking. We get the pie there with some other goodies here, and we get a clock, and we get a sink, a stack of plates, 2 bottles here, and some accessories, which is nice to make the kitchen look complete. I also like the way how they use the tiles to make the nice look there. And of course the refrigerator can be opened up. It's a little bit tricky with the camera in the hand, so I will put this one down for a second, so it's a little bit more easy to do that. And I will take the cook out so I can have more room there. And the turkey actually was on a stack of fake gold stars, and this is the inside of the refrigerator. You can see a bottle, a clear bottle. We get a carton of milk, which is used from the which actually is used by the Friends theme, and we get the cheese going there, so that's nice. And the cook is going to make something delicious with that. Of course the cupboards can be opened up, and also the drawers can be opened, so you can store stuff in there. Oops, I dropped the drawer, and we get a push broom, so somebody has to clean up the kitchen after the work is done, of course. And yeah, it's a little bit tough to get there with my big hands there. I think the kitchen area is not a good part to play with, but it looks so nice, that's for sure. And you also get a nice pot there, and I just like this set. This is really, really cool, and also like the way how Lego did the floor here with the tiles here and the plates. And also here, if you take out the tables and the seats, you can see the letters, you can see the word Che on there, on the ground, which is really nice. And I also like the outside. It looks already attractive from the outside, so I'm going to put the other sections back on there, so I can give you my final thoughts and recommendations of the set, because this is really a good set. I have to say, whoops, the flowers came off, and this is a little bit annoying sometimes. This comes off a little bit too easy. Whoops, didn't mean that to happen. The lamp came off. I will put this one back together. Looks like I'm breaking everything right now. So. Whoops. It's breaking again. That's a really touchy part here with the flowers. You can't really see it right now. It's, the trouble I have with the flowers, but there we go. Nothing happened as far as the look goes, but yeah, we get a nice menu right there. And this is the Parisian Restaurant. I will put the camera back on the tripod and yeah, there we go. This is the Parisian Restaurant. This is the epic modular. Now let's get to my final thoughts and recommendations right now. Okay, now to my final thoughts and recommendations of the set. Overall, it's just another awesome modular which Lego has done here, and I like every bit of the set. This is so fantastic, so attractive, and Lego has done it again. They've really thought out of the box this time, and the whole design looks attractive, and this just makes me hungry because it's a restaurant, of course, and there's going to be some good food here going on here. And also like the red scooter, is nice deal here. We don't have so many red scooters just yet, but I can live with that. I think it's just a great set. I love, as I mentioned, I love every bit. I can't stop repeating myself. It's just a very high detailed set, a high quality set, and it offers so much. You can have some nice play value here and have some nice stories with that, and also looks great next to the other modulars. That's another point I want to make for the set, and the fact that the sections here come off here also makes it perfect, and it also holds on to the traditions of the modulars, and this is just fine. And the only problem which I have with every modular, the classic smiley face. I don't think that Lego should do classic smiley faces for modulars. I think that would be better if Lego stuck with some of the other faces they have. For example, some of the regular city faces. So that is my only downfall of this, but everything else is really so this is just awesome. I just can't find words for this. It's amazing, and the fact that the parts are printed also makes it even better, because lots of you don't like stickers and are getting annoyed by stickers, and the fact that the parts are printed, especially the sign here on the menu, just makes the parts more useful than you may think. So overall, my rating is going to be a 10 out of 10. So I just think it's awesome. It's great. I love it. And yeah, this is the third modular I have. I have the Grand Emporium and the Town Hall, and I think this is going to be a nice addition to the modulars I have. So yeah, that ends up my review of the Parisian Restaurant. Let me know in the comments what you think of the set and what's your favorite modular of all time and your least favorite modular so far, and what do you think will be the 2016 modular. I would say it's a police station, because we get the detective's office. Somebody has to be is going to be guilty because he committed the crime, and he is to be locked away. So it would make sense if Lego makes a police station for 2016 in addition to the detective's office. So maybe that's gonna happen. Maybe I'm wrong, and there's going to be something else happening. But I think we will find out soon enough about that. Probably before Comic-Con, or maybe a toy fair. We'll hear about the first details of that news, of the new modular. But that's just a little bit too far away. I mean, we are the 18th of January, this when the day when I'm filming this one, this set right now. So yeah, as of the time of that video, we don't have any information of the new modular just yet. So we have to wait maybe until February to get the information about the next modular when the toy fair is starting. Maybe we will have some press releases going on there about the new modulars. I hope so, but I also hope that this will come soon enough and that this is going to be another awesome looking module. So that's it for the Parisian Restaurant review. In the meantime, please like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my playlist for all my other Lego creator expert set reviews I've uploaded there, as well as for my website for all my other cool Lego stuff I've uploaded there, as well as for my website. As well as for my gallery of the set I've uploaded there. Just lost track here, and we see you guys next time. Peace.